What's up, right side Americans? So, as of today, I'm more confused than ever. Really. If you guys are listening to the news or you're following YouTube and following all the conservative talking heads, they're painting the most gravest picture ever. Yesterday, Dan Bongino was begging Republicans to do something. He said that democracy is dead. What's his name? The guy on the Blaze, Beck.
Turn left on US 9, then keep left.
Sorry, that was my GPS. Glenn Beck. He was saying that we're having a Cold War right now with the Democrats. And the truth of the matter is, I mean, if you look around, they literally shut out the President of the United States. Whether you like him or not, I don't think it's healthy for a country to silence someone that you don't like. And to be honest with you, they have absolutely no reason why they don't like him. They say he talks bad, he's rude, he's unpresidential, he's on this. You know what? This country needed a wake-up call because the elites, as you can see right now what's going on, the elites are trying to take over. You know, it's interesting how, like, you watch movies and then you start saying, this could never happen. You know, this reminds me, like, of the Hunger Games. If you guys ever seen that movie, when they're these elites who are controlling everything. And the peasants are working for the elites. And if they step out of line or say something they don't like or do something that they don't agree with, they're killed, they're destroyed. How is this any different? Care to explain to me, anyone? How is this any different when you have the elites in Washington, whether they're Republicans or Democrats? It's the same garbage. These people are together in on it against the population. And the problem is the right sees it. People on the right actually see the issue with their own party. People on the left are so full of hate and animosity, they have absolutely no idea why. You could ask any one of these people why they hate Trump. The only answer they will tell you is there's too much to list. How do you not hate him? I mean, stupid comments, stupid answers, never anything factual. Nothing. He talks bad. I don't understand how talking bad makes you a bad president. But if you get rid of your partisanship, take a deep breath, and see what happened in the last 4 years, aside from all the nonsense that the media caused, and all the lies, the economy was great, employment was through the roof, everyone was doing great. And then COVID hit, and of course, the politicians exploited it and politicized it, as usual. Both sides. I believe the left did it a little bit more. They saw COVID as a way of destroying the economy that Trump built. But if you just think about this for a second, the Democrats, I'm sure not all of them, but the main ones like Pelosi and Schumer and Nadler and Schiff and all these disgusting people, they would sacrifice Americans to gain power. I don't know how you could vote these people into office. I really don't. I don't understand Americans. I don't understand. That's why I said before, they're really dumb people. Really, really dumb people. They don't know what they want. They're not sure of their history. They are being fed BS constantly, and they're being torn apart by the media on a daily basis. I think if you stop the media, if you stop these fake news, make a law, do something. Stop these journalists, these so-called journalists, from spreading misinformation and lies, and report on the truth and facts, whether it's good for you or bad for you. If your side is to blame, then blame them. Report the facts. People will have confidence in the country. You cannot have confidence in the country when the media is telling you constantly that everything this president did was bad. And you got to be a real ignorant person to believe it. Even Obama did some good things. And I couldn't stand Obama at the very end. I could not stand him. But if you say you don't like Obama, the first thing the Democrats do, or anybody on the left, is, why, are you a racist? So you're not allowed to hate anyone in this country if they're of a different color. That's another problem. And I understand hate is a very strong word. I don't mean hate like that. I just mean I don't like his politics. But you can't say that. You can't say I don't like someone's politics if they're of a different color.
Turn left on Purposeville Road.
You're not allowed to. That also has to stop. How can you have a country where you cannot disagree with anyone that has a different color than you? How can you do that? And all those politicians that use their color to shield them are disgusting, are vile, to be honest with you. Anyone who uses their color. It's a vile act. But that's just a thought. This still is the best country in the world. But it's showing its true colors. And the true colors are that the politicians want to control everything. And Trump opened our eyes. That's all he did. He opened our eyes to what was happening for all these years, because he was on the inside. He greased a lot of palms. Guarantee you that. He greased a lot of people to get his way. And a lot of them that hate him now looked the other way and begged him for money. There was a lot of things he could have said about certain politicians that he kept his mouth shut. But with the left, you never apologize. You never, ever apologize. Like these idiots right now are doing all over the news and on YouTube and everywhere. The first thing they say is, let me preface by saying I hate violence and what happened in Washington is bad. It's terrible. Dude, we get it. Stop sucking up to the left. A tiny, tiny, tiny minority of people did that. You're also causing the same double standard you were complaining about. When there was rioting in the summertime, the news was saying these are mostly peaceful protests. Why aren't the Republicans saying the same thing? Why? Because they're spineless. They're spineless. All politicians are spineless. That's how you become a politician. You lose your spine, you get rid of your gonads, and then you could run for office. I think there's like a course you could take to how to lose your spine and cut your balls off. to become a politician. It's like a 6-week course.
3/4 of a mile. Turn right on Uprise.
Anyway, so I don't know what they want from people. I don't know what the conservatives want when they cry how terrible it is and we're losing our freedoms and the Second Amendment is going away and the First Amendment is definitely gone. We can see that right now. And those same people that didn't want to get rid of Section 230,
1/2 mile. Turn
didn't want to break up the big techs, are suffering. So, too bad on you. Too bad. I don't think the Republicans will ever hold power. Maybe we'll get lucky and in 2022, the House will flip because people will have enough. But I'm not going to hold my breath because Americans are stupid. Americans are not smart people. They're not. They became very cowardly. There is no more, patriotism right now is like, they're equating it to fascism right now. The left is saying, that's why Twitter banned Trump, because he said patriots. To Twitter, patriots mean fascists, Nazis. That's why they banned him. That's what they said.
22 Hummingbird Court.
And if you don't believe me, and if you don't get enough courage to read what he said, what Twitter said, what Jack Dorsey said, or his group of fact checkers, and let me know if I'm wrong. I'm not wrong. Twitter literally said because President Trump used the word patriots, they believe that he was talking about Nazis or insurrectionists. That's who they equate patriots to. So now if you call yourself a patriot on the left, you're a Nazi. That's always healthy, right? Anyway, I don't know what's going to happen. I really don't know. But absolutely, violence is not the answer, obviously. But I don't know what else there is. I really don't. If you can't vote these bastards out, and if you get shut out from social media, then what are we going to have? We're going to have two different societies? We're going to have one on the left and one on the right in one country? I guess. But eventually that'll break out into war. That's inevitable. So, I don't know. It's going to be some turbulent times. Just make sure you're taking care of your family. Make sure you have enough to eat. And God bless you and God bless America.